Hello friends, welcome back. It's Big Dano Plays Kingdom Death, Lantern Year something. Lantern Year 26. We're probably very close to the end at this point. We've got only a few showdowns to go. I feel we've reached our maximum firepower. We built a perfect Slayer, which feels really good. And Grand Kingslayer, Usurper, we've got some stuff from the armory. It's all happening. I feel very good indeed. But anyway, let's trundle over here and have a look. You can see that I've got a Lion God booklet out in front of us. Well, that's correct because I've got what I want out of the King. I want to play a Lion God and try myself at him. I would say the level 3 Lion God is one of the most challenging fights. The level 3 Dung Beetle Knight, level 3 Sunstalker are both very challenging. The legendary Phoenix and the Old Master are probably the most challenging, I would think. But yeah, we're going to have a crack at this champion and we'll see how we can get on. Let's have a look at our survivors. King Gear makes this fight feel a little bit easier. The King with this cool spear. What's that spear called actually? The spear is called the Partisan. Cool. Yes. Well, it's just an amazing layout. We've got +4 luck with a spear that's reach 2 and sharp, and it gets to hit locations that are in the deck. Very cool indeed. Lazaro, perfect Slayer, strength 18, about to add evasion, all sorts of stuff. Very good. Base evasion 4, if you don't mind. Karen, a new Marrowist that we've added. Because she's a Marrowist, she's got Cutthroat, that reminds me. Her and Lando are besties. She's got the Grand Kingslayer. Yep. And if she rolls a perfect hit, she gains a surge, which she can spend immediately, which is amazing. And finally, Lando, who's got Positivity, Osteophage, Gastromancer, Leyline Walker, which I'm not even using, if you don't mind. And this glorious layout here, he gets +4 accuracy, +6 strength, +10 evasion. Just a cheeky +10. Sure, why not? We're going to kick off. We're going to go kick off and have a hunt. Level 3 Lion God. And we'll go over here. So we're there. Here are the Lion God hunt events. I don't remember anything about this guy. I do not remember anything about his hunts. I don't remember anything about his rules, whatever. Before we do that, we've got some romanticist things to do and some other things to do. Let's have a look. Lando. So Lando is wearing the Armorsmith tongs. He's got 3 greens. 1, 2, no, only 1. Unfortunately, he is not the most, so he goes 0 survival. That's him done. Karen, Fortis Fortuna, she's fine. She got any departing benefits? No. Lazaro, he is a romanticist, and so he will have to clear positivity, and he will draw into deconstructive mind. Very cool. And Roberta, she is also a romanticist, and so she will roll into health. Fun. Consuming a speed token with a spear. Wonderful. She is a 0 proficiency, spear proficiency, and she's also got the clever, which is a great little character ability. I love it. I love it. We've got to roll a shrine. We succeed in the shrine. And so everyone gets +1, +1, +1, +1, +1. Yeah, that seems good and normal. 17s and 19s. First card we flip is a random hunt event. And we roll. 71. It's not Tomb of Excellence, but it's close. A found relic. The event revealer investigates. So this one says if you have any survivor has a final lantern, the mask disintegrates and all survivors suffer 1 brain event damage. Oh, that's interesting. We roll a 4, which is useless junk litters the ground. Great. Crater Lake. Oh, legendary lung secret fighting art. We will not be braving the deep there. 37. Lost. Move the survivors 2 spaces back on the hunt board. Good. We'll go to here, which will be a random event. 11. So it's not thingy. Monster droppings. The event reveal, this is our 3rd person down. Lazaro, he is insane. He will gain a courage. No, he will gain understanding. And investigate. And he rolls a 9. You may skip the next hunt space. Whee. We'll go to here. It's a random hunt event, and we roll 59. Signs of battle. The event revealer may choose to investigate. If they do, gain +1 courage and roll 1d10. We will roll on the table. It's a 7. The distraught and enraged survivors suffer 1 event damage to the brain. If we have graves, we bury the dead and each survivor gains a survival. And if the settlement has cannibalized, we gain a random basic resource. And we gain a love juice. Good, back to the start. Distant destruction. Any survivors with less than 4 courage, I think. Oh, Karen, 2 courage, you idiot. Lose 1 survival. A random survivor amongst those gains the homing instinct. Well, that's fun. I don't know if we've taken Runaway. I don't think we can. Baby and the sword. We will roll a random hunt event. We don't want any babies. 64, it's not feet. That's 63. 64 is a stone fountain. Karen will drink from the tap, and she will gain a courage, which means she gains prepared. She rolls a 2, and she suffers 3 brain damage. Good one for you, Karen. That'll do. That was that one. We're on to Overwhelming Darkness, so we'll start from the top. Lando rolls a 9, suffers 1 event damage to the arms. Karen rolls a 9, suffers 1 event damage to the arms. Lazaro rolls a 6, which is gain a -1 evasion token, which he's going to discard, and everyone else gains a survival. And Roberta, she rolls a 4, which is gain a -1 evasion token, which she is going to discard, and everyone else gets a survival. That's it. Another one of these bad boys. Ark Survivor Hunt event. Cool. Alright, we roll a 10. Bug Hunting Fiasco. If there are any verminists in the group, roll 1d5 random vermin hunt events. Verminists gain a random vermin resource. I don't think we have a verminist, which is unusual because I love a verminist. Optimist, Marrowist, Romanticist. Cool. Sphinx. I don't really want Enfeebled. A random survivor suffers Frenzy. I definitely don't want Frenzy, so I think we're going to ignore the Sphinx. We roll 6, which means all survivors gain 10 survival. Random hunt event. 33. It whispers your name. Karen. Gains an understanding. Does anyone here have marrow hunger? No. It's lucky. Would have added murder. I wouldn't have enjoyed a murder about now. Our last event. Fault line. Okay, so a straggler. So Roberta rolls a 10. Lazaro rolls a 2. Karen rolls a 9. Lando rolls a 6. So it is Lazaro, our romanticist, and he rolls a 9, which is the Zero Presence Secret Fighting Art. And he does gain that, and he gains a torment for taking it. whenever you attack a monster, you're always considered to be in its blind spot. That is crazy for this fight. That is crazy. All right, let's nip over here. This is one of the best showdowns. Now, we lose one of these, so we're going to lose this one. All right, let's go through. So we have a Physiognomist in Lazaro. So we have to deal ourselves 2 terrain cards and choose one. So we deal a Bug Patch and an Ore Vein. Neither of those are very interesting to me at this point. We've only got one Physiognomist, don't we? Fortis Fortuna. Okay, so thanks to being partners, you gain 2 reroll tokens, Orlando Calrissian, and that's good. Karen goes max survival as well. She will spend 3 Lumi for Fortis Fortuna, so her perfect hits are on a 9. Lazaro, Roberta. So Roberta's going to place herself in the rear, in the blind spot, like so. And I think that's all we need. Jigger Slayer, Matchmaker, Mighty. That's a crazy ability, that blind spot thing. And that's it. Okay. So that is our setup. So we do have all cards here. So we'll just go through these. So Whiplash, you gain a bleeding token before drawing hit locations unless you're in the monster's blind spot. So that's good. This one. So all cards are relentless. All survivors are in his field of view. Heft is throw things. Hollow Earth, Whiplash, Indom. Very good. I am excited. Let's commence. Okay, so the monster draws an AI card, and the card that he draws is Golden Claw. The closest threat in field of view in range. And so that is our target. Cool. And our target being our Evasion 13 champion. So if we go here, we'll move an attack target. So it's 5 speed, hitting on 10s. So we roll 110, and I believe Lando he will just spend a survival to dodge. So that triggers no hits, and then we're going to do some dashes. So we will dash, dash, dodge, dash. So now there are no threats in the monster's field of view, and so we do not trigger Relentless. Good start, champions. Good start. All right, let's swing some swordy bits. Our perfect Slayer. Lazaro. It's crazy to be swinging this in the rear. We're in the blind spot, we get +1 strength. It's 3 speed, we're accuracy 1, so we're hitting on a 5 plus, 4 plus? Why is it 4 plus? Oh, he's a grand weapon specialist. and he's in the rear. So that goes from 6 plus to 5 plus to 4 plus to 3 plus. Hits once. Good. Good. Divine Flank. Okay, so we don't have any luck here, so we cannot critical. We do have 1 luck, but he's -2 luck tokens anyway. So we have +1 strength from that and +2 strength from that. So it's a total of +3, which means we're 7. +14 is 21, and he is toughness 21. So we're wounding on a 2 plus, and we are sharp. So we wound, it's not a critical, so we don't trigger this failure reaction. It is devastating. 2, 1, 2, 3. We'll spend a survival to surge with Lando. Am I forgetting anything here? Evasion, luck tokens, columns, statues, set up survivors anywhere in the blue areas. No, we're good. Just hanging out in the middle. Stuck in the middle with you. Yes, I'm stuck in the middle with you. So we'll surge with him. 3 hits, we get. Ooh. Target gains a bleeding token and may not spend movement till the next thing. I think we'll do it in this order. Yeah, we're okay with that. Yep. So we're sharp. That's 2 10s, so it's 1, 2, 3. Unfortunately, we don't critical. Do we critical? It's not deadly. So we're only critting on 9s. He has 2 luck, so that's 10s, 11, so we can't crit. Attacker gains 1 bleeding token and may not spend movement until the end of the next monster turn. Terrible. It's another wound. 1, 2, 3. And full move the white line forward in a straight line. Now we might do a surge at this point with our Grand Kingslayer. Yep. She will spend a survival to, no, wrong thing. Spend a survival to surge. Grand Kingslayer hits on an 8. It's not a critical, it's not a perfect hit, I should say, which is a shame. That would be super cool. She has the death dice. That is a perfect hit. And on a perfect hit, we gain a thing after your attack ends, which must be spent immediately from Cutthroat. Awesome. Awesome. So we've got 2 hits. This one's not going to matter, I don't think. 1, 2. Now we can critically wound here. But we do have less than... We have less than 5 courage. Damn, that would have been so awesome. It's grand weapon mastery that if you perfect hit. We got anything for perfect hits here, Deno? No, no. Okay, do we swing with the partisan? All right, well that has to happen. So she is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and knocked down. There is a reflex. So that triggers, and then there's a wound. So he's just going to be running away like a crazy guy. He's all the way up the end here. Bad times for us. Bad times. All right, now our target in blue cannot move this turn. So that's it. So we draw an AI card. All non-deaf survivors. Okay, all targets full move directly away from the monster and then suffer 5 brain damage. All knocked down targets stand. If there are any threats in the monster's field of view, reveal the next AI card. I think we'll allow this because we need him to come closer. So Karen's going to roll a brain trauma. She of course rolls a 10, which is frenzy, which is terribly bad. Cool, and we full move directly away from the monster, so... Six. So everyone's stood. So we're now playing the next card, which is Relentless. Perform Heft. So Heft is he moves to the closest impassable terrain tile, which is here. He smashes it. On a 6+, he puts a thing down. He doesn't. And no one is within 3 spaces of the monster. We reveal the next card, and we do a Holy Utterance. No, stop doing this. Alright, so that's going to be 1. So a brain trauma for Roberta. She rolls a 4. Flee. Gain 1d5 insanity. 1, 2, 3. Towards the nearest board edge. She's knocked down. Boom. Lazaro rolls a 9, which goes down to an 8, which is lunacy. Gain a random disorder. Delicious. Oh, that's bad. And 1d5 insanity. Gains 1. Just remembered Karen was supposed to gain 4 insanity, which she then loses and rolls another brain trauma. She rolls a 7, which is lunacy. Gain a random disorder. She rolls 3. 1, 2, 3. And her disorder is traumatized. And last of all is Lando Calrissian. Done. Everyone stands up. Next card. The closest threat in field of view in range. There's no one in range, and so he does mourn. Move the Lion God to the closest impassable terrain tile. It ends. Archive it, and all non-deaf survivors suffer 4 brain damage. Karen will roll another brain trauma. Karen rolls a 9, which is a new perspective. 6. Lazaro rolls a 1. I think Lazaro just died, so he rolls a 7, which goes into a 6. Yep. And he will... it's a danger seizure. He gains a random disorder, and he gains arithmophilia. So he's going to roll a dice. He rolls a 7, so his speed is now 4. And it's always 4, nothing can change that. And he's going to replace delicious because he's going to use deconstructive mind. Yeah, seems fine. And he gains 1 insanity. And then he suffers 1 damage to the hand, and the dude beside him suffers 1 damage to the body. Roberta rolls a 5, which is a danger seizure, so she suffers 1 damage to her boots. She can't be knocked down, of course. Oh no, she can. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lantern 10, Frenzy. Ugh. That's the end of his turn. We won't do anything. We're going to stand around, wait for him to come closer to us. Alright, idiot to go. Engorge. There we go. The closest survivor in field of view. Our frenzied survivor is going to get out of field of view. He's just going to go there. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then at this point, we're going to dash with Lazaro. Who's now speed 4. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to use leap. Okay, perfect. There's no more threats in his field of view. That's the end of his turn. That was fun. Okay. Lazaro's dashed. So we do that in this order. Yep. What do we do here, Deno? Maybe the usurper. We're not smashing him with massive amounts of luck at this point in time, so makes this fight a little bit trickier. We might go Roberta. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, she's going to use... Oh, yes, this is amazing. She's going to use double movement from death geometry. Spend movement and movement to place yourself in an unoccupied space adjacent to a monster. She's going to go here. How cool is that? Then she's going to swing with the sword thing. Actually, we are going to go there. No, we'll go there. The spear, the partisan. 6 plus, 5 plus, 4 plus, 3 plus in the rear. A perfect hit, 3 hits, and we draw from the rear these things. So we can critical here. So we're going to do it in this order. This is reach 2 and sharp. So that is a wound. Okay, so we do a wound. So that's there. And then we are thrown into the nearest tile, which is here. We can't be knocked down because we're insane. So it's 8 damage to the body. Full move towards the attacker. So that's like that. Now, we'll do this one. Sorry, it's a sharp roll. So that's a critical. And he gains a -1 speed token. And a +1 damage token. 1. And then this one we can't critical. Do we wound? Yes, we're strength 12. We wound. And he full moves forward. Before he does his full move, we might have a swing with our usurper. Speed 6. She's done. Going to gain 2 bleeding tokens and surge. Swinging with the usurper. He's got his death die. He hits 3 times. We get this, this. Cool. He is wounding on a 2 plus. Can't critical. That's a wound. And that's a critical, but he can't critical. Oh, does he have Jigger Slayer? He might have just criticaled actually. He did not critical. And he moves forward in a straight line. It's the end of our turn. It's the monster's turn. He draws God Tantrum. Perform Heft. What a cool card. So he's going to move to this thing and throw it at the furthest survivor. Turn to face them, place the terrain tile in front of the monster and move it directly towards the target until it collides with them. Archive any survivors the terrain collide with. This is amazing. Oh no, he doesn't move, he just throws that motherfucker. Hits him in the face. What do we do with that one? So 5 damage to 3 hit locations, bash, and knockback 7. Body, 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 you reckon? Oh dear, Lando. No, that's Karen. Lazaro. Can't do anything about that. Just have a severe injury roll, my guy. You roll a lantern 10, you're knocked down. Sweet. You don't have the systemic pressure. And that's it. So he's knocked down. However, he is relentless. So we probably want to encourage him and then dash to get out of the way, maybe? Not just yet. Crush. Perform Heft. So he's going to go to here. What does Heft say? Full move the monster to the closest impassable terrain tile. Archive it. It is archived. A sinkhole magically appears. And then we pick the closest survivor. So we're going to let him go to here. She's got no deflect up, but I think we'll be okay. 1, 2, 3. Hitting on a 3+. So 1 hit, we will dodge that 1 hit, and that is it. Then at this point, we're going to spend our survival to surge and knock him down, which ends his thing. There's no way for him to... Oh, do we need to actually do that? I don't think we will do that. We won't knock him down because he can't place the terrain tile. Because there is another obstacle there. It's our turn. It's time for this dude to get some payback. This guy stands up. So he will dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, and he'll move 1, 2, 3, 4. And he will swing with the perfect slayer. He hits 3 times and we get a divine main. This. And this. So swinging with the perfect slayer, that's a wound. 1, 2, 3. Before this reaction triggers, which it doesn't, we're going to then spend our survival on Roberta to surge. That gives her 2 bleeding tokens. Actually, she's not making an attack. Nope. So she's just going to knock him down using her Slayer of Kings thing. So that ignores this wound reaction now. That's a critical, but there is no critical. 1, 2, 3. And then this one. 1, 2, 3. We'll dash with Lando. We'll surge with Lando. Oh, actually what we might do is we will... Yeah, no, that's fine. Lando hits twice. And he gets this and this. So reactions are cancelled because he's knocked down. Usurper, it's a wound. And that one, that's a wound. There is no trap yet. The person who we want to do the trap. Okay, now he stands up, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 with our frenzied Grand Kingslayer. 3 speed. Let's go. Oh my God, 3 perfect, 2 perfect hits. And the trap was on top. Come on, Dana, cancel it. Cancel it. Yeah. She's got the blue charm with the Grand Kingslayer. Cancel it. Yes. That is that, so we'll roll a sharp, devastating. Oh, we failed to wound. There's a reflex. At this point, we will surge with Lazaro, who has not yet surged. Swinging with the thing. 1, 2, 3. As long as there's no trap. If there's no trap, we just need to hit one of these. We do so, and we do 3 wounds and kill him. Fun. That's actually such a good fight. I don't think I got too much wrong in the fight. It's been a while, so I haven't fought that guy since the last campaign I recorded, which was 2 years ago. Yeah. Indom. All line guards are relentless. All survivors in the field of view are threats. Yep. Yep. Yeah, don't think we missed too much. So look over here. 1 Lion God statue, 12 basic and 3 iron resources. And we also gain the Knowledge Worm. I'd actually like the Necromancer's Eye, thanks. Cool, we will... I definitely forgot some things there in our gear grids. Karen did a wound. Lazaro definitely did a wound. Roberta did a wound. We'll complete the showdown. We'll gain 1 hunt XP. We will return and advance the year. Cool. Friends, at this point, I am just excited for 2 more showdowns, and so I am going to play 2 more showdowns, which is going to be the level 3 Slenderman and then the Gold Smoke Knight. I think we've demonstrated at this point we're capable of managing pretty much anything in the game. I don't have a Phoenix. I've packed away all my other models, so we will go and crack the level 3 Slenderman on Nemesis on Lantern Year 28, and then we will go straight into the Gold Smoke Knight. I've played 3 campaigns in a very short period of time. I would say it's fair to say that I'm feeling a little fatigued. And I'm gonna hold fire. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because we have the Black Knight coming soon. Dark Trader sounds fun. The Black Knight is due Q1, I think, 2024, which is only a few months away. And given that I'm in Australia, we usually get things pretty quickly because we're closer to China. So we'll prepare for a Slenderman level 3, and I think we're probably going to send those same 4 survivors in, although maybe not Lazaro. Actually, we'll just clear his arithmophilia. Put his movement back up to 5. That's it, friends. I'm not going to worry about putting that. Oh, we get the Knowledge Worm, and someone gets to be a Necromancer. The Knowledge Worm. Cool. A gracious host. When we depart, we're going to have... Oh, yeah, that's such a cool... The Knowledge Worm. Oh, yeah, what do we have to do? When we defeat him, do the Knowledge Worm. All right, so we roll a dice, and we roll a 7. Everybody agrees to get the Knowledge Worm. Cool. Incredible artwork. All right, friends. Well, I am excited to have a crack at a level 3 Slenderman. So I will. I'll catch you on the next year. We've got endeavours to spend, multiple endeavours, but I just don't think we need anything at this point. So we will just rush in there with our best survivors and hope for the best. So we've got 17 matchmakers, so we can just do matchmakers and make 100 new survivors. But that's all, friends. I'll catch you in the next Lantern Year. Big Deno out.